On me. I'm gonna hold on to your arm and never let go.
And on that note, good morning everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. Hello Michael, and of course, Hydrate. And as usual, I have some more gamer subs. But yeah, as usual, new event and new character, Nikke. I say new. She's been around the story forever. She just hasn't been just been an NPC for the longest time. Ooh. Undisclosed location in the Ark. Perilous Siege safe house. Kay stares down with sunken eyes at the sentenced targets brought in earlier. Two men and one woman have their arms and legs tightly bound and tape sealed over their mouths. Scattered around them are various samples of a drug prevalent in the Ark referred to as mist. Sounds vaguely familiar. Kay peels the tape off one of the man's mouth. Can I explain what this game is about? It's a gacha game. The setting is a post-apocalyptic Earth, where these alien machines have taken over the surface. Humanity has been forced underground. In order to fight the alien machines referred to as raptures, they developed these cybernetic soldiers called Nikkes, which are women's brains transplanted into a cyborg body. And as it so happens, every one of the Nikkes are super attractive. What more do you want me to keep saying? Guns and girls. What more could you want from a game? That's good. All right. Gasp, please don't kill me. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. Oh, he's dead. As the man's body hits the floor, accompanied by the clink of a shell casing. Kay removes the tape from the other man's mouth. So this is how it ends, getting used and then tossed to the wolves? You don't have a clue, do you? The judges in Perilous Siege are way worse than us. This statement causes Kay, who is aiming her weapon at the man's head, to pause. At least we're honest about being dishonest. But oh no, not you. You prattle on about justice as if there's anything righteous about this dirty work. Ooh. Bullock raises the man's cheek, interrupting his seething tirade. Oh, thanks for the lurk. Shut up. Get it over with, will you? Just kill me already. Another casing drops. The man collapses, his face frozen in contorted rage. Kay looks down at the growing pool of blood with dead eyes. No. The remaining woman, who is still tied up, watches in terror in her eyes. After glancing her way, Kay pulls out a phone and dials a number. Before there is even a ring, the line connects. Report. Request for stay of execution. Oh. Stand by. Denied. Immediately. Oh, damn. Well, rip whoever that woman is. And if I refuse... A voice different from the previously monotone voice coming from the phone. The voice of an elderly person. Kay, are you listening? X? Who's X? That's right, I believe this is the first time you've heard my voice. And yet you still recognize me. You're the only one of upper strata who still seems human. Wait, hang on. Am I missing out on a lot right now? Who is upper strata? Is that part of the story I haven't gotten to yet, or is that completely new? I'll take that as a compliment. However, I believe we have a misunderstanding to clear up. The man's voice immediately drops and all pretense of warmth shifts to a cold and motionless tone. Kay can feel the hairs on her body stand on end. The judges are a committee. Everyone has equal say, and therefore all decisions are impartial. However, the letters in our codenames also stand for something. To borrow the terminology you just used, one could say we're divided into upper and lower strata, yes. What do you think that means? Remember what your name stands for. Accept the consequences of the choice you made? I'm waiting for a response. For the sake of a righteous judgment. The call disconnects. Having overheard the call, the look of resignation washes over the woman sitting in front of Kay. Undisclosed location in the Ark, Perilous Siege safe house. Sound of a single gunshot. Echo of a shell casing. Several more shots. Alright, which characters do I need? Really? The Lucky Buttons? I was not expecting that. That should work. Let's see here. 40, 70, 100. Alright.
Roger, I'm going with you.
Are we gonna go play a game? Sounds fun. Is it a bet? Then count me in. I will always protect you, Commander.
What? You expect me to go out in this outfit?
Yep. Okay, let's see what this event is all about. It's that peculiar time of day when the weariness of a full and busy day is intermingled with the satisfaction of having spent your time well. Here is today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in an office in the Ark's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading the ACPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. Things out there are getting grim. I absentmindedly watched the TV for a while, then get up to take a shower. However, someone is already in the bathroom. In the past, this would have caused me to panic. That was then, this is now. Was not expecting this. I wanted to borrow your shower for a minute. This very much looks like a bathtub. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair soon enough. Kay's voice seems dispirited. I can see bloodstains on her face. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I rush over to check on her. Take it easy, that hurts. I'm not sensing Kay's usual abrasive energy. First things first, let's tend to these injuries. How do you intend on doing that? I was gonna call Mary or Pepper. And notify the entire world about Perilous Siege? Don't worry about me, I'm not badly hurt. I just need to stay here for a moment. And then I'll be fine. Okay. Her eyes close as she slumps over. I rush over to catch her before she falls. Let me get you into the other room. I tried to lift her. Try being the key word. But she's unexpectedly heavy. Careful, I'm on a mission of great consequence. The outfit is with special bodies for such missions. Completely different from those you pick up without a care when you're out gallivanting with your Nikke girlfriends. She curls up inside the tub. Leave me be. I'll be better soon, I'll be gone. Sorry for making a mess. What are you doing? I'm gonna stay here until you feel better. She stares blankly as I sit next to the tub. Whatever. Do as you please. After responding bluntly, she slowly closes her eyes.
How am I supposed to fight in this outfit? A bunny girl never loses! What happens? Reloading. I've got to protect my sister!
Mission complete.
A while later, Kay has managed to clean herself up. I then summon up every last ounce of strength I have and attempt to help move her. Phew. Are you okay? Sounds like you're the one who needs to lie down, not me. I'm fine. Just gotta catch my breath. Fine. After giving a perfunctory response, Kay turns her back to me. Commander. Yes? I think I've lost my memory. What do you mean? Not quite the same as Arcana. Oh, right. I guess that happened... Hang on, are these all happening in chronological order, all these events? Because Arcana's event was the previous one. Are they all happening in chronological order? It's not all gone. Bits and pieces missing. No recollection whatsoever of the past week? Last thing I remember is formulating a plan to collect intel for a top-level mission. Next thing I knew, I woke up inside the safe house. Everything in between is a blank. Do you remember how you got your injuries? Not a clue. Don't appear to be severe, certainly don't inhibit my movement. Injuries do appear only to be surface-level cuts and scrapes. Hard to explain, it's like my body is refusing to move. Any rate, that's the situation. I also can't get in touch with any of the upper strata or D. Do you think it could be... I doubt it. If they wanted me dead, I wouldn't be here right now. Judges aren't nearly that sloppy. So, what does it mean? Just one of those things? Something the judges consider perfectly normal. You don't seem so certain. What other choice do I have? Throw my hands up and wait for things to unfold? Gotta proceed like usual. Wrap things up, leave no loose ends, deal with any aftermath if and when it comes. That how you usually operate? Yes. Perhaps feeling a bit more energized from our conversation, Kay sits up. Speaking of which, heading back to work? You catch on quick. I guess. Humans are intuitive creatures after all. Yeah, but I'm not so sure I want to get used to what's going on here. Who is it? Arcana. Just a moment. Tell her to come in, she already knows everything. Yeah, okay. Come in. Ooh, that dress. So form-fitting. It's more like a jumpsuit than anything than a dress, with how tight it is. Now that I'm paying a bit more attention, you can kind of see her bra through the dress. It's like so tight and practically like sheer, I think the word is. Hello? Ah! Arcana walks in with a beaming smile, then promptly spins around upon seeing Kay. You... You two go ahead and have fun. It's fine, come on in. Sorry, but I kind of hoped it... Oh. I kind of hoped it'd be just the two of us being intimate, whispering sweet nothings to each other. I was not expecting this. Arcana showing up just to flirt. It's not what you think. After a while, Arcana finally calms down and explains why she came. Break-in at the library? The Forbidden Library? Oh. My room isn't the only entrance. Normally they're tightly sealed, but... A metal door that's been split open like a sheet of paper. One of them ended up like this. You call that a break-in? I know, the word barely does it justice. The alarm never went off. I only discovered it when I didn't have anything else to do. I mean, when I was making my rounds. Kay and I exchange a silent glance. Let's go. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. Break-in at the Forbidden Library. Memories of a perilous siege member mysteriously vanishing. No way, it's all a coincidence. Did you say you lost your memory? Also, hang on, I want to go back a bit. Yeah, okay. I got a great method that works for me whenever my memory gets wiped. If you want, I could keep it to yourself. Oh, okay. Let's head to the library. Oh. Quick battle stage.
I'm not scared so long as Noir is here with me.
Yep, she's right next to you.
Target is still alive.
I may look like a bunny, but I'll take on anyone, anytime, anywhere.
Okay, so... Kay loses some of her memory, a break-in at the Forbidden Library, the alarm not going off. Arcana takes us to the scene of the crime. A bulky iron door thicker than my body has been torn apart like a piece of... God damn. What, did fucking Superman make his way in? Is this passage normally unused? I personally don't use it, no. But others do? During emergencies, yes. Arcana glances over at Kay, who is examining the door. You mean... Yes, this passage is occasionally used by members of Perilous Siege. It's connected to the path that I usually take. Neither I nor anyone else uses it often. We employ additional security measures to keep an eye on it. Did you report it? Yes, as soon as I saw it. For some reason, I haven't received any response yet. I started wondering what I should do, then I figured that since you're connected with this place as well... Smart of you, I'll ask the higher-ups myself. Wait. Kay mentioning how she was unable to reach D. No answer. From D, you mean? Probably on a mission. Always hard to get a hold of. Really? She always answers my calls. Maybe she's proactive about answering calls from her husband. I don't think that's it. Anyway, let's go inside. Oh, shit. Inside? Whoever did this didn't do it because they were bored, they were looking for something. True, but... Is there anything missing from the archive? I checked the highly classified materials first. Nothing is missing from those. I didn't have time to look at the other materials. Well, we can look together. Good idea. If we figure out what's gone missing or what's been damaged, might clue us in to who the intruder was. Kay pushes the iron door further open for us to go in. Let's go. Passage eventually intersects with the corridor leading to Arcana's room. Upon arriving at the Forbidden Library's reading room, we commence our search. Not long after that... That was less hassle than I thought it'd be. This room holds documents that are one level below the most highly classified materials. I've already checked them. A wooden door, which resembles the one I saw leading to the room where the Goddess Squad records were housed. A sign that reads S1452 along with a crude lock. It's open. You're right. Faint, a musty scent of old books wafts through the crack of the open door. What kind of records are kept here? That... Records pertaining to Perilous Siege are stored. What? Let's go inside. Inside the room is in complete disarray. Oh my gosh. Those wicked thieves, they've made a complete mess of the place. Hastily begins picking up the books scattered on the floor. Forget about those for now. More importantly, it looks to me like some of the books are missing. What? Just as Kay said, some sections of the shelves are noticeably empty. Any idea what those missing books were about? Well... Records here are usually redacted before they get to us. I still remember some of the titles. Let me see. Arcana examines the gaps in the shelves. Mission records for 2 members of Perilous Siege. Forbidden Library was broken into. Records related to Perilous Siege have gone missing. Meanwhile, Kay has been injured and lost her memory. D is completely MIA. This isn't good. Might go deeper than we initially thought. What is that sound? What was that? Some kind of construction going on? I heard they were expanding the Forbidden Library. Yeah, but that's not set to start for a while. Let's check it out. Kay, you take point. We hurry out of the room to follow the continuous thudding sound.
How am I supposed to fight in this outfit?
Do your best, Noir.
Reloading. I've got to protect my sister. Chalk up another victory for the commander.
There's the thudding sound. As we run, the noise continues. When we arrive at the main reading room of the Ark Library, we find what seems to be the source of the noise. Oh, shit. Damn, girl. I was not expecting Moran. A very casually dressed Moran. I guess she likes dinosaurs. Hang on. Is that a yet-to-be-released outfit? Yo, I am all for it. Damn. She looks good. Also, glasses? I don't think she needs glasses, unless they're a fashion statement. I cannot stop staring. She's so pretty. Oh, geez, sorry about that. Oh, it's a dog. All the bookshelves fell over like dominoes. That's what the thudding was. Miranda's desperately trying to straighten the bookshelves, which have fallen over like dominoes. Oh man, how am I gonna clean all this up? Moran? Cadet? Are you here to help me? How thoughtful of you. What's going on with your outfit? My outfit? What about it? Never seen you wear that before. Yeah, same here. Oh. What I usually wear is the Peony Association traditional garb, but this is just casual wear. I don't deserve to wear the uniform now. Anyway. She's so cute, what the hell? And for this research that I'm doing, it's important people don't know I'm from the Peony Association. What kind of research would necessitate... Oh. What else? 6-0? Oh. Have you made any progress? An envelope? What's this? Mist. This is the room I used to slack. I mean, the room I use for brief breaks. Make yourselves comfortable. Arcana leads us to a small room connected to the librarian's desk, whereupon Moran, Kay, and I all sit down. You said your name was Kay? Perilous Siege have an interest in this as well? None of your business. Then I won't share information with you either. Cadet, let's talk in private. Oh, she goes to get up. Kay says sit down. Don't tell me what to do. You little... Both of you, calm down. Didn't Rosanna mention something before about Underworld Queen and Perilous Siege not getting along? Why would we get along with scum like them? They say they punish evildoers, but everyone in the underworld knows the truth. The only people who get a bullet to the head are those who get in the way. We punish those who do wrong and make them pay the price. That is the only path to true justice. Don't talk to me about justice. What you do is the furthest thing from just. Enough, both of you. Moran, what can you tell us? Can you tell us what you found? We're in a bit of a tough situation now. Any information you have could be helpful. Fine, I'll tell you. Only because you're the one asking. She sits back down, pulls out a small notebook. I guess this book on dinosaurs is irrelevant to the plot, and just for show. According to a recent lead, mist is being distributed again in the Ark. Did everything I could to track down suppliers, like they vanished into thin air. I'm telling the truth. I hid myself out of sight, waited for them all to head to their hideout. Once they were inside, I raided the place immediately. When I did, no one there. Secret passage of some kind? I checked for that too. Ran over that place with a fine-tooth comb, smashed everything, didn't turn up anything. Could it be... Today's breaking news? Oh yeah. Traces of an illegal drug trafficking found in office, Ark's Western District. Building in question was completely destroyed. So that was you. Huh? What was that? Nothing. So you came to the library to investigate further? No. I ended up apprehending the criminals. They had some mist on them. What? I don't know what happened? I was chasing after 3 people, 2 men and a woman. 2 men disappeared, although I have no idea where, and only the woman was left. Wait. Are these 3 people she's talking about the same 3 people she was getting rid of? Okay, Kay, who had been listening silently, interrupts Moran. 2 men and one woman, you said? Yeah? Do you know something? Kay clutches her head. Kay? What's wrong? Are you hurt? I didn't know Perilous Siege had feelings. Jeez. Don't worry about it. Just tell me more about the 3 people you were tracking. You said there's only 1 woman left? Yeah. Something bad must have happened to her? She was totally out of it. Kept rambling and saying someone killed her friends. Barely able to get a coherent sentence out of her, finally managed to get a rough description of who killed them. Wrote it down, came to the library to try to find more information. Why the library? I'm sure the library has that kind of information. I'm not so sure about that. I thought you could find anything you needed at a library. Anyway, now that I met up with you guys, it doesn't matter. Should I just tell you the description? Please. Ahem. Flips through her notebook. Female with long black hair. Wasn't possible to ascertain whether she was human or Nikke. Not much to go on. Exactly, even amongst our small group, you and I already matched that description. Is that it? Of course not. Next, a gun with spikes. A kind of pistol, maybe a submachine gun, a gun in any case. Don't look at me like that, there are lots of guns with spikes out there. Any more? Keep going. That's all I got from her. Figures. Oh wait, one more thing, I forgot to write it down. Woman was talking to someone on the phone. Said something about refusing to carry out an execution, accepting a choice. Whole bunch of ominous stuff like that. Something about righteous judgment, and some other stuff. Ah! What did you say? Kay grabs Moran's shoulders and glares at her. What did you just say? What's gotten into you? Moran, can we talk with that woman now? Sure, I told her to go lie down for a while. I can go wake her up. Let's go. Quickly, lead the way. Okay. Damn. What the hell is going on? Okay, quick battle stage.
I never thought I'd be fighting in a dress.
And yet here you are.
I've got to protect my sister. Getting ready. That was lucky. A funny girl never loses.
Target sighted. Engaging.
Everyone, put your stuff together and let 'em have it! I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
I suppose so. Moran takes us to the point near where the outer rim and arc are partitioned. This is it. Ring the doorbell, wait for a moment. No sign of anyone inside. Ring the bell a second time. Could she have left? Step aside for a moment. Why? That woman was in no state to go anywhere. That tells me... I thought your brain was a useless lump, but you're pretty sharp. Guess Underworld Queen isn't so bad for a bunch of lousy chumps. Wow, I had no idea you were capable of complimenting someone. Maybe you're a better person than I thought. Stay here and look after Cadet. I'll go inside. She breaks down the door and steps inside. Soon after. Got a small problem, Cadet. Come inside. Damn. Alright. What's the small problem? Lingering inside the room is a scent I've smelled a few times before. Pungent, metallic scent of blood. Oh, that's not good. Not only that... She's dead! The body of a woman lies on the floor. I was holding myself back earlier because it's you, but this changes things. Now I've gotten involved in this. What in the world is going on? I'm sorry, I didn't know when was the right time to fill you in. I begin to explain everything. Kay losing her memory to Forbidden Library. Kay silently examines the dead woman's body with sunken eyes. I had no idea it was this serious. Sorry for getting you mixed up in this. Now... Wait, just a minute, let me think. She closes her eyes for a moment, then reopens them. Fine, I'll help. What about Sixo? It's okay, I've hit a wall with that anyway. Once I finish helping you and Kay, you two can return the favor and lend me a hand. Okay, thanks. No need to thank me. What are friends for? Are you two done? I hate to break up the love fest. Perhaps you could spare a moment to look at this? Sorry, I'm finished. What is it? Look at this. A wound where the blood is slowly congealing. Does this wound bring anything to mind? While I haven't seen many corpses in my lifetime, the injury does seem familiar. It's a gash, one which seems to have been caused by a knife or some type of heavy blade. Like an axe. No way. Just then, footsteps echo behind us. Oh shit. Oh, it's D. Should I be worried or not worried? D. Did you do this? She doesn't answer, continues walking toward me. Hold on a minute. Why don't we keep our distance and talk this through? Sensing the tension, Moran steps in front of me, but... Take this. A phone? Why would you... Answer it. As soon as I press the button, a cold and inorganic voice emerges. Commander, who is this? 7? VII. 7. Kay is apparently shocked. Oh boy, what the hell did I get myself into?
Target acquired. Shoot to kill.
I've got to protect my sister. Robbie told me so.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Okay, 7. Kay's in shock. The judges. D, return to your mission. She bites her lip and briefly glances over at Kay as she heads out of the room. At the doorway, she stops short and stands beside me. Please help her. I have a mission for you. Oh god, what is this Mission Impossible bullshit? Something you're already quite familiar with? No explanation will be necessary. Wait, before that. I'm not taking questions. Justice has no place for it. What? We judges pass judgment. We embody justice. That's a rather bold and egotistical claim, douchebag. We are justice itself. You must follow and respect this. You are the Ark's salvation, humanity's as well. You must become an infallible, unwavering symbol of righteousness. All of your past verdicts were the foundation. Those made in the future will be the harvest. And this judgment will be the turning point. A watershed moment, an inflection point, a divergence. The moment in which you realize the true meaning of justice. Who are these weirdos? Make your judgment. Deny all falsehoods. Eradicate evil. They are really taking this... They actually believe in this nonsense. They see themselves as, like, the embodiment of justice. True justice. I'd say they're a bit up their own ass. Uphold justice. That is your role and your duty. I'd say they've been drinking the Kool-Aid for a bit too long there. It is your destiny. The voice brims with more than mere conviction, it seethes with madness. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to get at. I only now realize I haven't moved this entire time, only with considerable effort that I can open my mouth to speak. Who is the target this time? Who do you want me to pass judgment on? Have I done this before? In response to my question, Seven lets out a sigh that seems both regretful and also self-satisfied. Target this time is me? What the hell? Ah, that's a plot twist. To the shop. Of course, take this as well. Are you sure this is the right way? Kay does not respond to the question. Hey, I said this. Is this the right way? Most likely. I have a rough idea of where the safe house is. I'll take the lead. Alright. Watching Kay silently bite her lip reminds me of what just happened. Target this time is me. What? Judges are the embodiment of justice, and so we must always be just. I have lost my way. The righteous path which I tread has become one of evil. My position can only be inhabited by one with an infallible sense of justice. I must be judged and face judgment. What the hell is this? You're telling me a judge, one of the upper strata, is the target. They're the one putting a head out on themselves. What kind of insane? You already know the answer you already know the answer to the question you're about to ask. What? You may know the answer if you no longer have the privilege. A puppet is not entitled to uphold justice. Is that because Kay is a Nikke? Nothing so banal as that. Kay has failed us. Forgotten her mission. Forsaken the name which was given to her. Failed this time and time again. Come little more than a hollow puppet. A key. Kay vacantly pulls out an old key from her coat. That will tell you about the path you've walked. Reveal the truth and the facts. It will reveal my beliefs, my will, and my sense of justice. Okay. She clenches tightly to the old key in her hand, to which there is a tag attached which reads, Top Secret Archive S1452. Wait, wasn't that the location in the Forbidden Library?
Can I attack now? That was lucky! I'm a bit flustered. How do you reload again? Oh, ding. Just time for no war and drop!
Finish.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
Of course. Damn, this is something.
Can I attack now?
this event so far.
A funny girl never loses.
Is that a P90?
Mission complete.
Yeah, looks like a P90. We arrive at the Perilous Siege safe house located within the Ark and open the door. A panoply of books, which have clearly been taken from the Forbidden Library, lie scattered around the safe house. Kay doesn't so much as flinch at the sight. It's as if she was expecting it or already knew. Aren't those the records that we're missing? I think so. I pick up one of the books. Mission code K53, declassified. Target, redacted. Assignment of judgment regarding redacted. Redacted emerged as a major political figure amidst the chaos that spread during the evacuation to the Ark. Initially appeared upright and honest, now believed to have become intoxicated by power, plotting to overthrow central government. Refer to attached evidence and conduct further investigation before delivering judgment. For humankind, may justice prevail. And may I also get some hydration. This must have been Kay's mission. Mission code D77, declassified. Target, Bright Squad. Assignment, gather intel on Bright Squad. Frequent injuries and mission delays have been reported within the squad. Intel suggests squad leader could be deliberately sabotaging missions. Infiltrate their ranks, go undercover on a mission to the surface, gather intel. If squad leader is determined to have been corrupted or otherwise overtaken, pre-authorization for immediate disposal is granted. If not, focus on intelligence gathering. For humankind, may justice prevail. D. More and more similar entries appear in the books. Cadet, I think you should take a look at this. I opened the book Moran handed to me. Mission code 7-1 or VII-1. I'll just keep saying 7. Declassified. Proposal for upholding justice within the Ark and across humanity as a whole. Within the insular society of the Ark, the activities of Perilous Siege proved remarkably effective. All traces of evil within the Ark were soon eradicated. However, evil is the darker side of the coin, which must exist for justice to persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee Perilous Siege has been drafted, which can be seen below. 1. Formation of slums. Originally intended for formation of minor criminal organizations and other forms of social instability. Determined to be unnecessary due to the current structure and atmosphere of the Ark. Priority downgraded, only periodic monitoring required. The Outer Rim. Wait a damn second. Activities of Perilous Siege effective. Evil was soon eradicated. Evil is the darker side of the coin, which must exist for justice. Proposal to maintain justice. Formation of slums. Unnecessary. Current structure and atmosphere priority downgraded. Formation of pro-rapture radical group. Public awareness of raptures continues to decline. Attached survey suggests this is due to the fact that ordinary citizens rarely encounter raptors personally. Obviously. Pro-rapture radical groups are to receive clandestine support to increase awareness, foment hostility towards raptors from general populace. Let's see what's next. Conduct surveillance on Redacted. Redacted is a powerful tool, may fail to understand the judge's concept of justice. As such, it is necessary, through use of up-to-date research and indirect means discovered by Redacted, find a way to prevent Redacted from being an impediment in any way. July 22nd, X recommended a candidate for this plan. Skilled hacker operating under the codename 000. Proposal passed with 6 votes in favor, 3 votes against, excluding the proposer. Covert contact underway. I didn't expect that name to show up here. Neither did I. At least we found a lead. I can finally face the Peony Association again. Okay. Kay drops the book she was reading and starts to tremble. Are you okay? As I move toward Kay, I catch sight of what was in the book that fell to the floor. 7-1, mid-report. Mission success rate for general agents and Nikkes is under 50%. Plan itself is sound, but method is flawed. Therefore, 1 Nikke from Perilous Siege will be deployed on Mission 7-1 as parallel agent. Codename K gladly accepted the mission.
Can I attack now? I've got to protect my sister. A bunny girl never loses. Chalk up another victory for the commander!
This is 7? This rich-ass fool? Have you reviewed everything? Yes. We have high expectations for you. That means you have a great responsibility. It's to carry out justice, isn't it? I've been doing that all along. I know the weight of this burden. Confidence is good, but it won't be enough. Then what more is needed? Conviction. An unwavering belief that the path you are walking is righteous. There must not be a shred of doubt. Without such conviction, I cannot trust this mission to you. I thought you were gonna say something else. You think I don't have conviction? Do you think I could have done what I've done without it? At any rate, I've seen that they're expanding the library, storing even the most minute of details. That's because records are important. Our mission is to establish a universal form of justice, on which all of humanity can share, recognize, and follow. Spare me the linguistic gymnastics and just let me do my thing. I'll show you what justice really is. I'll do it by any means necessary. Understood. I remember. So that's what happened. I was just a puppet. Completely hollow inside. I didn't have a clue. All I was doing was dancing to someone else's tune. Nothing righteous about that. Okay, it's not your fault. Judges erase your memories so they could use you. What difference does that make? What does it change? Doesn't wash my hands with the blood I spilled for no good reason. Doesn't change the fact that everything which I believed was justice instead was evil. Moran slams the book she was reading to the floor. Would you can it already? What? Get over here. Moran grabs Kay's arm and drags her out. What the? How come you're so heavy? Where are you going? Something to show you. What is it? My interpretation of justice.
I'll share my luck with everyone! A funny girl never loses!
Time out! Let's finish this quickly. The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Things just keep getting deeper and deeper in this event. Moran ends up taking us to Fog Hollow. Huh? Moran? Didn't I tell you to take it easy? What are you doing here? Just stopping by. After a brief chat, Jin leaves and Moran turns to us. Here, look. Look at what? That. Moran points at the villagers working in tandem with members of the Peony Association to rebuild the town. I still don't get what your point is. Get a good look, alright? On to the next place. Moran once again grasps Kay. This time she drags her to a small hill overlooking Fog Hollow. Look here, too. Moran points to what appeared to be dozens of graves. Tell me when you've gotten a good eyeful, then I can start talking again. What is it that you want to say? Moran doesn't answer, instead picks up a bottle of alcohol placed in front of a grave. Slowly weaves her way through the cemetery, pouring a bit of liquor over each grave. Did you see that? Alright, then I'll start. This is my definition of righteousness. What? You should know. Alright, maybe you don't because your memory was erased. Anyway, this is what I consider righteous. No, I remember. Less than 10% of the original residents here survived. What are you talking about? They're not dead. What? Kay stares at the graves, bemused. They're alive in here. Oh, points to her own chest. Everything comes at a cost. Something is rotten, it has to be pulled out by the root. These things are true, but even so, doesn't mean you can cut people out of your life and act as if they never existed. That's not how it works. I was wondering when you'd finally get to the point. You call that righteousness? I call it hypocrisy. Wouldn't know anything about that. It hurts my head to think about it, but I don't regret it, not one bit. Destroying this village was something I had to do, and now I carry those people in my heart. Something I had to do, as a human being. We must fix what is wrong, or rather, we can fix it. If you step down the wrong path, you can always turn back around. Something is unjust, then you make it right. If we keep doing that, then I believe we'll make this world a better place to live in. To me, that's what justice means. Is this a flashback, or is D standing around somewhere? I'm not sure if I know what... I'm not sure if I know what being okay feels like. My life's been hard and always will be. It's heavy, but I'm holding up. I believe that I'm doing the right thing. I believe that I'm making this world a better place. It's what makes me able to endure it. It's okay. I've said my piece. I'll go and help the others with the repairs. Thanks, Moran. We're grateful. Not as grateful as I am to you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known what to do next. Anyway, let me know once things are settled. I'll continue my investigation. What do you think of what Moran said? Footsteps? Who? Is this 7? Did you leave something but... Huh? It's time. Pass your judgment. The evil which you must judge. Oh, this is 7. What the hell? Just kind of came up out of nowhere.
How am I supposed to fight in this outfit? I need to protect Blanc no matter what happens. Chalk up another victory for the commander!
7 frowns at K. You're breaking down faster this time. Are you the one who erased K's memory and used her? I'm the one who erased her memories. I gave the order and granted her plea. What do you mean? I'm afraid you've been mistaken all this time. It wasn't me or anyone else who chose to erase Kay's memories. It was her own decision. Say what? Becoming an agent of justice, becoming a puppet under our control, erasing her memories, it was all Kay's own choice. Where is this event going? Jesus. And this time, she even tried to eliminate herself. Of course, an agent of justice cannot be undone by a weapon crafted to uphold justice. Even if that agent is a pathetically faulty instrument, Jesus. So that wound before. Neither a pawn nor an agent of justice is permitted to take her own life. That's right, Kay. Your life is no longer your own. You have relinquished control over even that. She grits her teeth and lowers her head. The puppet show ends here. I must say, made for an excellent prelude to the final judgment. Now then, are you ready? You've already seen the truth. How the once glorious institution of justice fell, sank into the mire, only become tainted and become evil. All the pieces are arranged on the chessboard. All that remains is for you to decide. For the cause, and to choose the new king. Pass your judgment. A phone call? Who? My phone abruptly starts ringing. 7, however, looks at me unaffected, as if he had been expecting it. As I pick up, I hear a man's voice on the other end. Hurry up and decide. The stage is set, the conditions are already met. We may have skipped a few steps along the way, but the end result is the same as it always has been. Make your choice. Were you? Oh goodness me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Forgive me if it happens once you reach a certain age. A pleasure to meet you. Let's see, if I were in your position, I'd have you call me X. Or 10! Is it 10 and not X? Because what's-his-face over there is 7, VII. This X could not just be an X, it might also be 10. Oh boy, the climactic finale.
Can I attack now? I'm a bit flustered. How do you reload again? I'm on a hot streak today.
Still alive. The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
I'd have you call me X. Or 10. Getting back to what we were discussing. I'm sure you're used to situations like this by now. For better or worse, choose. In the name of justice, deliver your judgment to the one before you, whom you deem unrighteous. I refuse? Oh, and why is that? This time will be different. I won't get involved in this ridiculous political game. Political game? I suppose that's not entirely incorrect. Allow me to help you come to a decision. As soon as X or 10 is finished speaking. What? 7 pulls out a handgun from his coat, aims it at K. Small word of caution, don't think for a second that I'm bluffing. A master's duty to be willing to put down a mad dog which could go wild at any moment. You son of a... Kay stares emotionlessly at the gun pointed at her. Time to make a decision. What's it going to be? Which of the unjust will you judge? Kill 7, rescue K. The commander is not a killer. For the sake of a righteous judgment. Lowers his weapon without a moment's hesitation. Turns it upon himself? Okay. This entire bit has me confused from start to finish. I think I'll have to, like, rewatch everything later. This is insane. A splendid choice, Commander. Or perhaps I should call you... What? What? A job opening just came up. In light of the judgments you made up until now, we have decided to offer you 7's position. Something strange in 10's voice, which makes me feel quite uneasy, although I can't figure out why. You're standing on another fork in the road. Accept or decline, binary decision. But is it really? People often delude themselves into thinking they've made a choice. In most situations, however, everything is already predetermined, including the options available. People simply trick themselves into thinking there's an alternative. All decisions by the judges are made by vote. Don't get the wrong idea, it's true we did manipulate you. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a loss for you. Some food for thought, don't you think? I've recently come to know one of the judges better. I understand how confusing, even frustrating this must be. Nevertheless, set aside your youthful bluster for the moment. Suppress your emotions and think rationally about which path benefits you the most. Only way you can achieve your goal? Can I ask something? By all means. The decision to have me join the judges, was it unanimous? I'm fairly certain I know at least one member who would be opposed to it. Aren't all decisions made by the judges supposed to be unanimous? He remains silent for so long, I think he has hung up, but he lets out a deep sigh. I knew it, I was too impatient. I figured slight nudging persuasion would be insufficient. Ten's voice has changed, now resembles that of a friendly elderly man next door. Allow me to make a correction first and foremost. Unanimity isn't always mandatory for us to make decisions. Sometimes majority votes are sufficient. A single person can even push a resolution through, albeit at great political risk. And to that end, I must admit, this was a decision I made on my own. As you can see, it failed miserably. I'll have to lay low for a while. I know what you're thinking. Why is he confessing all of this to me? The moment doubt rears its ugly head, it's already over. And it's simply a matter of time until the truth is uncovered. Like with Kay, what would you possibly have to gain by roping me in? A formidable successor whom I can entrust the future to. What? Have you not been listening to me? I don't have much time left. The Ark is in dire need of justice. I must impart my knowledge to its successor while I still can. In attempting to do so, I have been dealt a fatal blow. What a disaster. You say that, but you seem quite happy. Of course I am. My successor has grown up splendidly without me having to teach him anything. While we're on the subject, you should consider having a child at some point. After retirement, doting on grandchildren is what we old folks have left. I don't know if that's possible. Like, all of the commander's love interests are Nikkes. I don't think any of them can carry children. Hang on, how many non-Nikke women does he know, the commander? Oh wait, there's... Ingrid. And Siwin, unfortunately. And Jian, unfortunately. Hang on, I really gotta think about this. How many non-Nikke women does he know? Cecil. She's human, I think. There I go again, saying too much. These kind of things happen when you get old, I hope you understand. We admire young folks and feel proud of them, but we also envy them. Don't test my patience too much. I can't keep this position empty forever. Oh, one more thing. I have a gift for you. Think of it as a tribute to the victor. What is it? Kay's fate in your hands. Kill her, erase her memory, make her a slave, ignore her. Choice is entirely up to you. The call ends. I gaze at Kay, who is looking at me with sunken eyes. Vulcan R.
I got too excited.
That was rather anticlimactic.
Chalk up another victory for the commander!
Erase my memory. What? Or kill me. Most of that stuff Ten said was complete nonsense. Element of truth to some of it. Asking me to erase your memory is the same as asking me to kill you. I can't make that kind of decision. That's not who I am. Oh. Hey, look at that. It's both the same choice. I refuse to choose. You are not a puppet. You saw those records. I'm a bad person by anyone's measurement. All of those deranged orders from 7. I obsessed over how to carry them out more efficiently. I claim to be making my own judgments, completely unaware the outcome was already decided. And you carried them out flawlessly. Despite all of that, you never gave up on life. What? Erasing your memory may be close to dying, but it's not exactly the same. Why is it you chose to have your memories erased instead of being killed? You want to know my theory? I think you want to fix things somehow. You're in too much pain and couldn't bear it, so you erased your memories. Even then, you couldn't run. You still wanted to restore justice with your own hands. In life, we're faced with many imbalances. Pile on additional weight, remove others, attempting to balance the scales. No such thing as perfect equilibrium. Was that from a different event? I don't recall her saying those lines in this event. Rather than trying too hard to make everything balanced, times like that I tilt my head, then everything looks in order. It's a way to get by and keep living. I'm going. I'll see you later. Tilt your head and compromise. What's that sound? Oh, flashback again. The thorns on Kay's gun spark ominously. No lasting damage, just pure pain. Perfect for extracting the truth. Methods used must be clean. There you go again, you're gonna be up all night. Remember, clean methods make for a clean resolution. Alright, stop going on about clean this and clean that. I'll do things my own way. Even if the means were immoral. You did not act righteously, you still wanted to restore justice. More to it than that? I'm a villain, a bloodthirsty, vicious villain. What right do I have to talk about justice? You're on the right path as we speak. What? Moran is a just person. Is she a perfect person? No, she's not without her flaws. If you were to place her on the scales, it would certainly tip toward the side that's just. Do I have work today? Yes, I do. I'm close to finishing. Even if others call her a criminal, and despite what occurred in Fog Hollow, she is still a righteous person. That's because she keeps striving to uphold what she feels is right. Until now, you've left all the decision-making up to me. Now it's time for you to decide, Kay. What's it gonna be? What's your decision? My decision is... She grits her teeth and slowly lifts her head. I really can't stand this. Twisting and smashing words together to try and force meanings even when it makes no sense. Talking like you know everything when you don't have a clue. Trying to kill myself for goodness sake, I'm too far gone. This is why I don't like humans. You don't? No. At least not before. I see. Doesn't seem like much has changed. Nothing has changed, it's a bad thing. So, it's time we change that, starting now. I'll help. How? I'll have to think about it. Sigh. Kay, looking more at ease, picks up the gun from the floor. Show me then, let me see for myself. Show me what righteousness is to you. And the road for justice I'm meant to follow. I think I need to, on another day, like, go back and do one of the earlier missions. Oh yeah, K in the tub. Yeah, right after I finished it, it's probably good to end. Oh, this jerk.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of my previous life.
Eat it, chump.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
To the shop. Of course, I gotta get my badge. Oh wait. I still had a few stage tickets left. Let me just quick battle.
Mission complete.
Although I am a bit curious. Why are the lucky buns in here? They didn't show up at all. Did they just randomize it? I mean, K, Moran, D, obviously, I get they showed up. They were part of the story, but like these two? Rosada was mentioned. Of course, there's always these three, I imagine. Why are these two included, of all people? Man, I've gone through a lot of events. Not all of them, but quite a few. Alright. New badge. Wow, have I gone through a lot of events. Alrighty. That was interesting. I think I need to go back and like do one of the previous events because I'm pretty sure that probably sets things up a bit better because I'm a bit lost in this one. But yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope y'all had fun. I know I did. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD. And thank you as always to lovely fortune tellers watching this before I stream. You know what? I'm gonna go raid Aura here. No, hang on a second. Oh, Velvet Noir is also playing Nikke. I think I raided her once before. Alright, but yeah. Thanks for stopping. Once again, thanks for stopping by. Remember to hydrate, rest up, eat tasty things, all that good jazz. And peace.